Okay, I wanted to tell you the difference between home study and course taught in class. Okay, because some of the students here actually attended my home study program and some actually attended my course taught in class. Alright, so home study program, basically you can study at your own pace and you have to submit the assignment to me for grading. You can either email it to me, fax it to me, or by post. Okay, and then after that, certificate will be sent to you when you complete the assignment and the final exam. Of course, the grades have to be satisfactory. Okay, and there's a limit of 1 year. You need to complete your home study program within 1 year from the enrollment date. Okay, then you can actually use the title Certified Wedding Specialist. Okay, course taught in class. Basically, you need to attend lectures, tutorial, practical sessions, seminars. Seminar could be actually given by external vendors like a photographer, a makeup artist, a gown designer, and so on. Alright, and then you need to carry out group and individual projects as well. The vendor search is actually from their group project, and the planning of a special occasion, okay, is actually from their individual project. And we will actually go through the assignment in class. Okay, we'll go through it during tutorial session, and then you will need to sit for the final exams and complete all the projects and present your practical work in class. There will be a graduation ceremony and certificate will be issued during the graduation ceremony. Alright, and after that, of course, it's the same. You will be eligible to use the title Certified Wedding Specialist. Okay, this is just some of the photos, some of the relaxing study environment. Okay, there's no tension in class, it's very relaxing. Alright, and this is during the discussion of group project. Okay, and presentation given by the student, either the group project or the individual project. They have to be able to do a slideshow in PowerPoint. So in terms of that, you can actually learn how to do a slideshow, but I'm sure most of you could actually use PowerPoint, isn't it? Okay, so not a problem for you. Practical session, one of it is making of bridal bouquet and corsages. Alright, so I would actually invite a florist to teach you how to do bridal bouquet, and those are the bridal bouquet that made by my student. Okay, what do you think? Is it professional enough? Not bad, huh? Okay, so they actually learn how to make bridal bouquet, corsages, and also wrist corsage, and also the normal corsages, because there's a different way of tying the ribbons and so on. So you all can take the chance to do it. Or even if you, like for example, my home study student, or you actually wanted to do my home study, we actually have some half-day session that teach you on this bridal bouquet as well. Okay, so for home study student, you can actually register to attend. Okay, and this our venue visit. I actually bring them to KL Hilton and Equatorial Bangi. So the personnel will actually explain to them regarding the venue, like that particular venue, the ballroom, how many people can be seated in round table or in a square table or long table, for example. Okay, for buffet, how many people can be seated with stage or without stage, with dance floor or without dance floor, for example. Okay, and then for example, like Equatorial Bangi, you can actually hold an outdoor ceremony. So how do you actually, where could I actually arrange the table and chairs, and also like so on. And yeah, for Equatorial Bangi, Jack is very friendly that he even bring my student to visit their room, their bridal suite. So it's actually quite an interesting thing whereby they can actually interact with the personnel in charge, okay, and ask them questions and so on. Okay, this is wine tasting, because what I emphasize is all my students, you might not be expert in wine, but at least you need to be able to tell your client what's the difference between a Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon, okay, Chardonnay and so on. You need to be able to have a rough idea of the different type of wine. Okay, that's very important. That's why we actually have this wine tasting, and there's actually a professional giving them how many hours of talk? 2 hours? I think about 3 hours of talk, okay, on wine. Alright, and then after that, of course, we have the actual wine tasting after that. Okay, we also have invited lecture. For example, this is given by a gown designer, very famous gown designer, Khoo Kien Ling. Okay, for example, if you have like broad shoulders, what type of gown is suitable for you and so on. And then he also bring all the materials, and the student actually would be able to feel the material. Like what's the difference between Scottish lace and French lace? Okay, because feeling the material is very important. If you just read it on books, on textbook, you won't be able to have the idea. So that's very important. And of course, the Khoo Kien wanted them to be able to draw as well. Okay. This next one is actually by photographer Edmund Tam. Recently, he was awarded World Top 8 Photographer. So basically, he will be teaching the student on how do you differentiate a professional photographer and a non-professional photographer. And at the same time, of course, he actually being very generous, he bring out all his lens and camera so that the student could actually have the opportunity to hold the cameras and hold the lens. Some of the lens, it might actually weigh up to 1 kg. Alright, and the next would be, okay, we also have someone coming in to teach you on internet marketing. Okay, how would you be able to do internet marketing? How to use social media to do internet marketing, okay, and so on. Normally, I would try to invite my student to assist me during wedding planning. The photo on the left, this is actually the uniform for my assistant during every event. Like for example, this particular event, we have at least 8 personnel helping. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, correct, 8 personnel, 8 assistants assisting me in the event. Okay, basically why do I need so many people? Even in a 5-star hotel, I will have my own personnel in the AV room. In the wine area, alcohol consumption, we do 100% check. Okay, and in AV system, in consumption, in F&B, okay, in timing control, in reception. Okay, so everyone will be, we will be connecting using walkie-talkie. So we need to be able to adjust everything from lighting up to timing up to the music and so on. Okay, and this is another practical session whereby the student need to design a centerpiece. So each of the group will be allocated, for example, 500 ringgit. So they need to go and purchase everything that they need within 500 ringgit and then to build up a centerpiece. So later on, Joey will be explaining to you on the centerpiece that they made during the first intake. Okay, so our course timetable, we will be having the next 2 intake will be 4th intake, 5th of May, the 5th intake, which is 30th of May, which is Saturday, Sunday, and the 4th intake, which is the Chinese course, is actually Monday and Wednesday. Okay, and of course the duration, if you have gone to my website, is 24 days, and it's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's actually situated here, which is ADAMAS School of Weddings, ADAMAS Perdana. Okay, so recognition for completing the course, basically after the 18 assignments have been graded, you will receive a certificate and also the title Certified Wedding Specialist. Okay, our goal is to help you to become a professional wedding coordinator. We always emphasize on the word professional. Alright, so it's different. Being a professional, you need to act professionally. Alright. Of course, you need to have a certain passing grade to receive your certification, and at the same time, what are you waiting for? Just enroll for our course today.